Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Evolve Podcast and episodes. This evening, I'm bringing you another episode, so stay tuned as we journey through it. You don't want to miss this one, so stay right with me. Thank you guys for joining me. Welcome back. As I said, you already know this is the podcast where you're always welcome, where we build one another up, share your opinions, your thoughts, ideas, beliefs, and your feelings, where you're never outcast for being who you are. How are you? I hope you're pressing forward in this season for certain. I want to thank you for listening in. And if this is your first time listening, thank you for listening. I'm sure you could be doing other things. I want you to know your presence is always welcome. So this evening, I wanted to encourage those who are seeing pictures but haven't decided to change their channel. You know, you're seeing negative pictures, but you haven't picked up that remote and changed that channel. Well, this episode, Change the Channel, will be the one, be one that we can all get some motivation from. So are you with me? Let's begin. Have you ever seen a picture or a movie that you were watching and you didn't like it, but you didn't bother to change the channel? But it made you have feelings of anxiety, worry, or uneasiness. Did it make you have those feelings? Well, that's what happens in our lives if we choose to not change the channel. These pictures can be our reality. Then we can get sick. Then, you can experience death. And then from there, destruction. So I have found that in my life, when I'm facing anxiety or worry, which happens mostly when I'm visited by a negative thought or having, a bad picture before me, I didn't know how, before exactly, to actually overcome it. Then one day I was watching a movie that I didn't like. And what did I do? I picked up the remote and I changed the channel. Then I said, that's the solution to the negative pictures in my life. It won't change unless I change the channel. So that may be having to change, not only a movie or a picture, but you may need to change a job, or the people, the negative people, I'm communicating with. We just may have to do, exactly that. Change your channel. Otherwise, you won't defeat what it is that is standing in your way, or what it is that, has you stuck, or those, who just want to keep you where they want you, So you have to, what do you have to do? You have to change your channel. Listen to this, even when the devil tries, because he will try also. Even when you're being tempted and the devil tries to trick you with those pictures of tragedy, death and destruction, we have to change the channel. You understand me? Change the channel. Replace negative with positive. And you may have to do this often, but doing this is a sure way to get rid of those moments of anxiety and worry feelings. It has helped me in so many ways that I, wanted to share this with you, because I've been, going through some crazy moments in my life recently. And I said, you know what, that picture that I had, that picture that I'm seeing, let me get my remote and let me change. I need to change my channel, change my channel. I have to replace the negative with positive. And, when you do that, you may have to do this often, but doing this is a sure way again to get rid of those moments of anxiety and worrying feelings. And it's helped me so much when I change my channel. And one thing I learned for certain is when you move, because when you change your channel, you're going to be motivated to move. And when that move is good, it causes others to move also. But be careful. You want to move. You want people to move with you, who want to see you have success or who want you to have a good outcome. You still have to always be careful, though, regardless, because when you're moving, what is it doing? It's giving progress. You're progressing. So you're not in the same place. You're progressing, and progression causes, anxiety and fear for those who aren't in our corner, but even knowing that, you still change your channel. When you do that, you will get going when you see, you'll want to see something different, and it will be positive, because you're getting rid of those negatives with the positives. So, you're going to be seeing something different, and that's a good thing. A positive picture, and with that, you're able to move. You're getting motivated when you change your channel. You're motivated, so it will bring on motivation. Now, like I said, you're motivated with changing, after you've changed your channel. Because always remember that if you don't like the picture and it's still there, it gives room for the devil or the enemy to bring on those negatives, like sickness, death, and even poverty, destruction. So remember, change the channel, so just remember that. And this is just something that I just kind of, that I was going through. And I said, as I was watching this movie, and I was like sitting there, and I continued to watch it. And I was like, why am I watching this? So I grabbed my remote. And when I grabbed that remote, I said, you know what? This is what I need to do in real life. I need to change my channel in real life, because all the negative pictures, that I'm having before me, and the negative thoughts and the negativity period that I'm having, I said, why don't I change my channel? I need to change my channel, and I need to encourage those who are in my audience to also change the channel. And it doesn't matter what you're going through or what others may say. Just change the channel. Change your channel. Don't be afraid to change your channel. That's your right. Change your channel. And remember, it's a good thing. Positive, remove that negative and bring that positive. And when you make that move and you change that channel, you're going to be so motivated. Then you're going to want to move. You're going to want to move. And when you move, and when you're moving, you're progressing. So, even though it was very, very short, this episode, I needed to get that out to you guys. I needed to get you to, hear this message. But did you get something from this episode? I hope you did. And, if you have any feedback that you want me to know about, or even if you have a topic suggestion that you want to me to talk about, or if you want to be a guest on Evolved, why not send me, or even if you have question or concern, why not email me? You can email me at evolvedtopics@gmail.com. And I want to say thank you all so much for joining me on tonight. It was a very, very short episode, but I got a meeting to go to, so I just wanted to bring this really quick before I do. But I want to say thank you guys so much for joining me on, this evening's episode. And I'm going to try to get an episode out to you guys once a week. That's my goal. My goal is to do that. I try not to, which I have been, getting distracted, but I got to do better. I know I got to do better. I know you're telling me I got to do better. So I'm going to try to do one, once a week, an episode once a week, to keep it, keep you guys motivated and let you guys, know where I'm at. So with saying that, I want to just say thank you guys so much for joining me. When you do join me, thank you so much. It means so much. It means a lot. And if you like if you like this podcast, You can support this podcast with a small donation, just enough. A small donation. It could be $1, $2, $3, whatever your small, donation you would like. You can do that. It would always be appreciated. So, with saying that, I want to say thank you again for joining me on tonight's episode. And why not? Don't forget to join me on the next episode of Evolve. And until then, I want you guys to know, don't forget to change the channel.